God of the slain will never be in vain.
Never.
No. I don't want to see no more people dying. Zion Yahweh. Oh, Zion Yahweh. Oh, Zion Yahweh. Whoa, Zion Yahweh. Yo, listen, man. My name is Ja, beloved. You can call me Kwesi back when the occasion calls for it. You are watching iCulture TV. Keep it locked. iCulture TV. Africa. From African perspective.
Doing marvelous. I've been, he introduced me as we've been doing this thing for over 10 years now. Rastafari has been very, very supportive in this work. So Rastafari, yes, please present the financial statement to the council.
I give thanks. I want to briefly give our financial details as at now. And I will say our internally generated funds are not being patronized well in terms of dues of membership. And members of Mohan Muse won't join it fully, you take advantage and come to the table and regularize yourself and be a fee-paying member so that you can benefit from this. Full membership in a contribution because yes, Rastafari so yem pese ye de yan be do ko no yie ama yesem enye ti se bibi tu ya ansa ya say ye pesika dia ye contribution ye ngine kese bia na ye 10 cedi si se ya tu akọ 20 cedi mestre me nua no mombo modia 20 cedi per month afi be ye 240 cedis. With this I will give you the breakdown so that you understand what I'm trying to put across. Thank you. Okay. This particular conference, we have to go for contributions. As I say, this amount for say, wow, there will be a fabua. Contributions I have here, 9,750. Your budget to say, your best spending 8,149. In the afternoon, you be a surplus of 1,600 or so. The name says your expenses because about form. You have a good picture of the finances. Your membership from last year to year contribution a 2,921. And kasi ye and keep most 45,000. So members on our register person which is 85 members per NR register. If you buy a general platform, we have more than 400 people on the general platform. I will plead with everyone, full membership because there is a lot of initiative that will help us, particularly looking at this, our team for today. In the nutshell, I want to say is that for this whole RCG council, as we stand now, our financial grounds is just 4,800. That's not speaking good of us. Everything we do is money. And it's not that much we are asking. 20 cedi a month for membership. And any dues are yet monthly. Annually, we are very, very welcome. So, I think they are made to me the account no. May I say?
Finally, to get the final finances on the platform.
Yes, it's a bit pasty the full financial report or a general platform no so for everybody to have the details of it. Thank you, Madam Winase.
Thank you so much to the economics team, Rough Ringo and RCG. Yes, they have been helping us with our finances, and we appreciate them so much. Yes, so we give thanks to Rafringo and RCG, our economics team, for giving us that presentation on our economics. I'm Kofi Asante, and I'll give the report on behalf of the Education Commission. The Education Commission hosts a bi-weekly lecture series and the reasoning book Pride. Now, the Rastafari reasoning is held twice every month, on the second Sunday and on the last Sunday of the month. So the RCG bi-weekly lecture series occurs at 7 p.m. on alternating Saturdays throughout the year. So we have a bi-weekly lecture series as well, where we pick one book by an African scholar, and then we read and discuss what we call the Rastafari book Pride. With its disciplinary approach, the series are programmed as encounters with knowledge that map and harmonize divergent views and understandings. Once again, I'm Kofi Asante, and I'm presenting on behalf of the Education Commission. We hold a bi-weekly Rastafari reasoning on the fourth and last Sundays of the month. We also hold a bi-weekly lecture series called the Rastafari Book Pride. You know, mostly groups have what they call book clubs, but we are a family of lions, and a family of lions is a pride. So we meet every week as a book pride to discuss one book by an African freedom fighter. We have done Africa Must Unite. We have just completed Africa Must Unite by Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and we will be going on to My Life and Ethiopia's Progress, an autobiography of Haile Selassie. Also, we'll be looking at Revolutionary Warfare by Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So we'll be very much happy if you gathered here can join you on one of our reasonings to discuss the book Pride. So this is the report from the Education Commission. With a pluridisciplinary approach, the lecture series are programmed as encounters with knowledge that map and harmonize divergent views and understandings, while reorient towards our collective purpose. Topics listed grounded in Rastafari indigenous knowledge spanning current affairs, history, futurity, nation politics, geopolitics, economics, metaphysics of Christology, botany, cosmology, healing, and communication are explored. The presenters who generously share their knowledge and insights, we hereby thank them. We have a lively and fruitful conversation with presentations that elicit from prominent African writers who grace our series with their presence. The sessions are moderated by myself, Kofi Asante. RCG helps with the Zoom recording, YouTube channel updates, and all that. We have done a series of topics which include ganja legalization, the background implications. This was held January last year by Kwesi Anochi. We also have a presentation on the mystery, magic, and miracle of the plant people. This was presented by Professor Alajidede. the chair of the Bank of Ghana at the University of Ghana. We also held a topic on effect of the 1960 report on the Rastafari movement. This presentation was done by Kwesi Anoche and Dr. Kwejo Opon-Wadie. On 9th March, we did another topic on development of Rastafari in Ghana and forward, which was led by Ras Ahuma Bosku, our president. The Rastafari Farming Cooperative have also given us a presentation which highlighted on their updates. We also did a presentation of Rastafari as a formidable political. We did a presentation on Rastafari as a formidable political force, and this was presented by Kwesi Jabeloved Bako, we popularly call Jabeloved, who is also the CEO of iCulture TV, who is carrying us live. We also did a presentation on Rastafari as an African force. This presentation was led by Ras Aswad. We also have a presentation on crystal vibration and the rise of Zion, a Rastafari reason, by Professor Imhotep Alajidede. We did a presentation on Rastafari as blackness. Another one on cannabis culture and advocacy in Ghana. Development of Rastafari in Ghana and the way forward. Also led by Daddy B. And a presentation on the topic, knowing and understanding your brain health and its challenges, which was presented by Dr. Sadia. We have a presentation on religious beliefs versus the progress of Africa, led by RCG. We did a presentation on Jacques Dessalines, I beg your pardon, the Black Eagle, which was presented by Kwesi Anoche. Presentation on 100 years from now by Ja Martin. Intersection of indigenous and modern science in food security and environmental sustainability. We have this led by Professor Imhotep Alajidede. I would like to say that these presentations are on our YouTube channels. So anybody interested in the topics can revisit the Rastafari Council platform on YouTube and access this lecture or presentations. Following the suggestion of Empress Sadia, the Reading and Pride was inaugurated as an RCG book study group since August 2025. The group has met online every Saturday at 7 p.m. and we continue to meet except this Saturday whilst we are having the conference. Like I mentioned, we have read the autobiography. We have read Africa Must Unite by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, reading Revolutionary Warfare by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So we invite you all to join the group Pride. You will see our invite to the Zoom meetings on the WhatsApp, Rastafari WhatsApp platforms. We encourage you that anytime you receive this invitation, please share with your family and friends to also join and benefit from the knowledge shared. With these few words, I give thanks for the presentation on the Education Commission. I'll hereby invite our Youth Commissioner, Jasan, to give a report on behalf of the Youth Commission of RCG. Please, let's welcome him with a round of applause. Ja.
Yes, greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. Ja. We present each in the local language before. Give thanks for the participation. It's like Kumasi have really shown, your involvement and your enthusiasm for the Rastafari community's growth, and we appreciate and we give thanks. Yes, so So I bring to you the youth, what we are working on now, our activities, and some of the things that we propose to actually help the community grow. So honorable members of the Rastafari Council, respected council members, beloved brethren and sisters, distinguished guests, I greet you all in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie Jah Rastafari, in the spirit of love, unity, and consciousness. So the Youth Commission continues to prioritize education and skills development and sustainable living as key drivers for empowering young and preparing young youths and preparing them for a productive and participation in society. Recognizing the growing need for practical skills and quality education, the Commission has implemented several initiatives. Aimed at improving access to training opportunities, strengthening capacity, and supporting youth development. So the Youth Commission is also focused on promoting both formal and informal education, promoting practical skills training among young people, and also organizing workshops, seminars, and trainings to equip our youths with relevant knowledge and also competences required in today's competitive environment. So particularly, we give attention to vocational and technical skills training, entrepreneurship, digital literacy, and trade trainings, and not forgetting farm practices. Programs were designed to help young people become self-reliant and enhance employability. So we also collaborate with education institutions, training centers, communities, organizations, so that we can have the learning opportunities, and so we can also provide mentorship for our young participants, Also moving forward, we hold a weekly reasoning section by the Youth Commission, which is always on Wednesday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're a youth, you want to enhance in your knowledge capacity, I think I will encourage you to join us every Wednesday at 4 o'clock. We share the links. It's on a Zoom platform. We share the links all the time. So as a youth, you can join us so we can reason a lot about His Majesty, especially because His Majesty is the focus, is the focus of our liberty. If as Rastafari, we have to set His Majesty as the focus, as the main point of whatever we are doing. We must represent Him, and we must, anywhere we step, whatever we say, whatever we do, must actually represent His Majesty. So in order to represent Him well, we have to learn. We have to learn, and we have to learn about His Majesty. If we learn more about His Majesty, we can know more about our liberty, and we can express it better in society. Okay, so to strengthen the impact of education and skills training, we increase funding, and we need, these are things that we are going to need to actually enhance the works in our teachings. So we need increased funding and resource, especially the youth training initiatives that we want to put up, like the skills training, the vocational training, the farm practices and all that. We'll need funding, we'll need resources to enhance this one. And we need to strengthen partnership with educational institutions and private sector organizations. And also we can expand our vocational and digital skills training programs by getting involved. Because we all have skills, but we need to enhance it. So we have to get time to be part of the educational trainings so we can enhance our own skills and our own knowledge. So moving forward, I think the Youth Commission is committed to continue its efforts to empower young people with the knowledge and skills and confidence that need to contribute positively to the society and build a sustainable livelihood. Forward ever, backwards never. Jah Rastafari. A good and a better community. Rastafari.
We give thanks, Jason, for the report on the Youth Commission. Yaga. At this stage, we invite President Kex, Chairman for the Advocacy Commission, to give us a report on the Advocacy Commission. Please, let's welcome him with applause.
Greetings, Selassie. Yeah, the Advocacy Commission has taken note of or notice of the legalization, or the intention of the government to give license for cannabis cultivation. First of all, they are not giving permission for ganja cultivation. So ganja is basically still illegal in Ghana. But even the law they are passing on hemp, globally legal already, it's like they still think that ganja is what they are passing. So first of all, the money they want us to bring, or they want people to bring, or they can register as a ganja hemp farmer is too ridiculous. They want at least to register alone, if you want registration, a non-refundable fee of $1,000. And we are in Ghana. I don't know how much they think they can make out of an acre, but even that $1,000 is non-refundable, which is very bad. Secondly, you have to get an outgrower before you can go and apply for the license. You have to have land before you can apply for the license. And the one worst to me all is, if you are going to transport the hemp from one location to another, you have police escort. And this is hemp. The THC content, the THC is the thing where they hire us small. The THC content is supposed to be 0.3, which is like, you can smoke this whole room full and you're not going to get any high. So there's no need for them to put that law about police escort, which you have to pay for the police escort before they carry it. And also, the law is not conducive, or it's not like meant for the local farmer. They are just thinking foreigners to come and take over our lands and grow ganja and grow hemp. So the Advocacy Commission is still fighting strongly for prohibition of ganja in the system. And there's a woman now there's a farmer in Brongahabo who has taken the government to court. And we are intending to join her in the proceedings so that we can also add our voice to what the reach is filing. So for I and I to know that we don't have a legalization of ganja yet in Ghana. And the government is not doing this thing in favor of any local farmer, or even the government does not need the money, because even locally, the amount of smokers they provide or bring out is a lot for the government to not even think about exporting it again. But the level at which they are selling the thing is completely like corporate capture, and no money is going to be coming to the government from that product. So The fight continues. Briefly. Thank you.
Ilja. Ja. Yes, we give thanks for the report. We give thanks for the report on the Advocacy Commission. New opportunity and say, Emrana Parliament, the association, a year dear, Nanso, and Yanni Station. As Advocacy Commission, as I see a course one, I go. Emra we ne ma ho kwan ma omo ebi wo mo nsem so omo nkoyanim na omo ndide e won campaign a ya ti ho enu nti as Advocacy Commission no esese e kan ho bom nye nti ahohia tutu se Rastafari ye be ko so akan ho abom se ne be ya eko eda ya nimni ye betimi akọ Mr. Anasa aban nipa na ene be di nkomo no. It's about sustainable agri-business support and access. And I will share with you say a Balupiaya, Rastafari, Yeshim, and the community are also farming. They are also practicing agriculture. Now, I am Rabonia and Maimu, and I am say, so be Ediari, and Obi Tori, and Obi Numuria, so you within here, essentially, I didn't fret with you for. And if you are a Maimu, as a Samrano. And then you call a man who is a Bobisia. A man who is a nom. A man Omoma Etnam Puanu Elumri. You call some man who is a Bobisia. See a Dibesia say Yamai. Now, so Yamai Mudia. Samabunu Nidia. Yadumbeku if you say. Sir, Emrano Nayase and yet and Fata. Into as Advocacy Commission, we are pushing for the prohibition of or for the abolition of cannabis. Nyamibo ni yase no wan kan che say ye ni ha ahaban bi ehutumi o se wa hira ha ni so aman se fan sayare enu tino say ye de man sayare a ye de haban no ye agri-business a ese so man no anase aban no esese mra ebe boan ama yansu yadiye yabusuamu adiye ni ye nuanom yakro school ense fata said aban beka said Ghana mabunu de se onum wi so dua wi anaso oto wi a ye nchini ntu fiase oko South Africa mabunu nye sika kese pa efri entampimu ense say South Africa o mine ati ase say entampe enye entampe hunti na obibini ana the youth of Africa ebeda prison laws na any slavery and next 69 years after Ghana's independence yejina in the name of freedom, in the name of liberty, in the name of independence now Advocacy Commission of Rastafari Council Ghana nyaya can abolish cannabis prohibition. Medase yada kwa na ya bingi neso nanso am say eka solidarity messages ni mienu. We have two small solidarity message before we close the second session of the conference. So we hereby invite the NDC Rasta caucus to give a 3-minute presentation. We will hereby invite the African Continental Unity Party to give us a 3-minute presentation before we bring this session to a close. So the African Continental Unity Party. Please let's welcome them with a
Let the fire blaze upon Babylon, my lords. Greetings, family. I'm Kandini Amanu with my brother.
You were free.
Today we present to you elders of Rastafari, comrades of Rastafari, family of Rastafari, people of Africa, a political party that is established on the principles of Pan-Africanism. All the time in our country, after the overthrow of Kwame Nkrumah, we found out that almost all the political parties in our country have become westernized. And we are not bold enough to let them know that Rasta is the original human being of this continent or this universe. And if we are, then indeed we must also be able to establish a political party that has its root in the principle of Pan-Africanism. For that, Africa Continental Unity Party has been formed. And this political party is solely for Pan-Africanists. The party has, we are attempting to ensure every country that the Western system has pushed a kind of democracy on them to have a political party that with its ethics and its models all based on Pan-Africanism. And for that matter, ACUP has been formed. As I'm talking to you, we are in Ghana and we are expecting the Electoral Commission to give ACUP we have the provisional, but we want the substantive to be able to contest in 2028 election in Ghana. It is solely Pan-African. That's why we are inviting the Rasta community to also boldly come out and participate with the skills, with the spirit, with the ideas, with the power that have been stored as custodians of our land. Now, we cannot count political system out of our leadership, simply because without politics, all the various resources we have in our country, they're going to make them available to us who are willing to transform our own country without traveling outside this country. The most system is that they often talk, but as to they implementing what they say that is in line with Pan-Africanism is a problem. And that is why now some of us are linking up with the Ghanaian people, other African people who want to see the African tree. Not freedom that is in papers or in speeches, but freedom that is real that we can handle. For that matter, today we are presenting to you ACUP, Africa Continental Unity Party. And when we say ACUP, the response is always one. One Africa, one voice. ACUP. ACUP.
One voice.
Thank you, family. Thank you.
Only an Mr. Montakakra and so. Nitinitia, and say, Rastafari and Shisheno, a young ACUP, Yajitum, Moshisha, no one Yemenano, Yajitum, the idea, the Napa Pan-Africanism, the Nkrumah Shasia, Bofun Botugueno, ACUP Naya, Yadiabano, the 20 in the Tia, and say, Yanina fine when you Nayan Shisha. Ni or mine, I did mine, ni Ghana mine, Elfesuo, Nayan Shia, a baboy and a Dutching, and bread, ya, Elkunina, Vidamasi, Vidrani, J.O. free year. Rastafari.
Last year, yes, that's a you better as a friend who say Mauli, no other mind, 3-minute solidarity message on behalf of the NDC Rasta Caucus.
Yeah, I'm representing the NDC Rasta Caucus. They said I should come and deliver their solidarity message to the council. Blessed love to the Muda Rastafari. Blessed love to the National Rastafari Council, our respected elders, priests and priestess, brethren and sisters, distinguished guests, and all participants gathered at this historic 11th National Rastafari Conference. The NDC Rasta Caucus is honored to stand in solidarity with the Rastafari community in this occasion. We bring fraternal greetings from Rastafari brothers and sisters across the country who remain committed to unity, justice, empowerment, and national development. We commend the organizers for selecting the theme, Sustainable Agri-business, Support and Access. This theme speaks directly to the heart of Rastafari philosophy. Love sustainability became a development slogan. Rastafari people were cultivating the land with respect, practice organic living, and promoting self-resilience. Rastafari has always understood that true development begins with harmony between people and the earth. However, as we discuss sustainability and access, we must also address inclusion and equity. The NDC Rasta Caucus remains the organized Rastafari fraternity within the political space, serving as a liaison between the political community and the broader Rastafari fraternity. In that capacity, we commit to speaking, protecting, and defending the interests of Rastafari people at all levels of national engagement. Despite constitutional guarantees of freedom of religion and expression, many Rastafari continue to face discrimination based on their identity, particularly their hair and cultural appearance. Dreadlocks remain a barrier to education, employment, and public acceptance. And are denied opportunities not because of incompetence, but because of prejudice. This reality undermines the democratic principles of equality and justice upon which our nation stands. Sustainable development cannot be achieved while any segment of the population remains marginalized. We also recognize that we are in a decisive political era. Policy decisions determine land access, agriculture financing, education system, employment regularizations, and cultural recognition. Political awareness, therefore, not optional. It is essential. Engagement does not mean blind partisanship. It means conscious participation, advocacy, ensuring that our voices influence the political space and future. The Rastafari community must organize, educate, and strategically engage institutions of governance to secure its rightful place in national development. Furthermore, we call on government to empower the caucus to lead the ordinating national Rastafari culture celebration, including observances such as His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I Day. These celebrations are not merely symbolic. They are platforms for economic empowerment, tourism development, creative art promotion, agri-business advancement, and youth entrepreneurship. With structured support, they can contribute significantly to national growth and unity. As the NDC Rasta, we reaffirm our commitment to defending the rights and dignity of Rastafari people, advocating for inclusion in education, employment, and agribusiness, promoting youth empowerment through agriculture, strengthening political consciousness and civil engagement. May this conference produce not only dialogue, but action. May it strengthen partnership. May it advance justice and opportunity for all. God bless our collective effort. One love, one people. Thank you.
The working session bit of the conference. Intehane yabechiche yemu ekuomi ensa no bako enkomodie beye on constitutional review bako nkomodie bɛyɛ agriculture and agri enterprise. And the last one bɛyɛ economic enterprise. Nea yɛhwehwɛ ne sɛ ekuo bi ahyia yɛpɛ recommendations miɛnsa a efiri mu hɔ sɛ ebi a afi a ɛda yɛ anim wei na yɛmfa ntu asɛ wei na yɛmfa ntu anamɔn yɛmfa nsi ani so anaa wei na yɛhwehwɛ sɛ ebewie pɛyɛ nti constitutional review no yɛbɛhwɛ constitution ne recommendations bi aba na agriculture and agri-business no nso bebree ni ate wɔ ha afutuo bɛn ne yɛwɔ anamontuo bɛn ne yɛpɛ si ɛna on economic enterprise nso ɛkwan bɛn nso na yɛbɛfa akyekyere yɛ economic situation ɛno nti no sɛ ɛba constitutional review a mesrɛ wo a wopɛ ma asɛm biara na group ɛba whoever is interested in working on the constitution of RCG, you join the Constitution Review Commission or committee. Our session will be held here. Whoever is interested in the Agric enterprises, you join the Agric. They will be there. And then whoever is interested in the economic enterprise, you will gather here. As we are doing this, we will be eating. Yes, we will be having our meal and some, Sobolo and others are also around, and we'll be taking something good in the process. So the part 3 stage is where we have our breakout session. We have 3 areas: the constitution, agriculture and agribusiness, and economic enterprise. We have Ras Akohene. Ras Akohene will be leading the agriculture and agribusiness team. So whoever wants to help discuss the agriculture and agribusiness team should be in the group with Ras Akohene, where Ras Akohene is seated. He just integrate for no. Yes, Ramona Mogapohanum. Yes, Yabaya, let me say, at this stage, we will break ourselves into 3 groups based on our interests. Which group we want to offer some help. Bobo Salasi, you agriculture and agribusiness team. The economic enterprise team is with Ras Ejo and Rough Ringo. So Rough Ringo, please invite your team to your stage. And then, yes. So please, you can put move it to me around. So I just say, move it to me. I should shout on your send your bear nasia. Mohobetomo. 3 committees or 3 areas: constitutional review, agriculture and agribusiness, economic enterprise. Thank you all.
Abusuafo Ahaya Cultural Center said the money gusua mo hweno eye Rastafari abusuafo no omo gusua omo ye obohia mo na efa to so miensa na adruso eye youth commission panel discussion on teachings on his majesty. Dedi kan ye breakout thematic areas. The tosubio eye constitution review. The Tosubian Social Agriculture and Agribusiness. The Ikato Cry Economic Enterprises. In Tina said the Mohunu screens and said the Mohunu screens and also no much more Kyoku into Saope breakout sessions, thematic areas, Honua, na Wakoho, Ope Constitution Review, no so na Wakoho Nomusa, Agriculture and Agribusiness. A Honon so say, Opesa belonging to Honomuswa. na wakoka saa ekuo no ho ena de twa to okora ye economic enterprise opese okoka omo ho nso so a we eye nkomode enkyerɛkyerɛ ena eguso ekoso the youth commission panel discussion and teachings on his majesty ena ekoso no dwumadie no ye hyase no papa adrone pompons for so a ye de mama live for GH News Now, Radio Culture, Agriculture TV, Rastafari Cooperative Farming. Ni nyina o ma kyerɛkyerɛ yɛn kwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛyɛ kua His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ne suade ho no sɛ kua adwuma bɛkɔ so wɔ man Ghana mu no ɛnɛ nhyiamu no Dr. Frank Amoakohere ɔna Asante Mantam mu hanom soafoɔ regional minister ɛdema yɛn nsia na mu bae ɔbɛkasa yɛ Dr. Peter Boamah Otokunor so nsia na mu bae mo no so ɛbɛkasa yɛ enu nti no dwumadie no gu so ayɛkɔ so live ɛwɔ GH News Now YouTube, Now Facebook, GH News Now TikTok. Dwumadie no ɛkɔ so live. The National Rastafari Conference in egu so a ɛkɔ so no National 11th National Rastafari Conference ɛna egu so a ɛkɔ so no mo hɛ no live Rastafo nko a ya papa no Rastafo mo twa mpɛsɛmpɛsɛ ɛna ɛkɔ so live we yɛ nkomodie discussion ɛna discussion no egu so a ɛkɔ so we so yɛ kuo foforo a ɛkɔ so mo de nkomo egu so nkomo we yɛ ɔyɛ kyerɛ a ɔmo yɛ ya papa no Rasta ɔma yɛ mpɛsɛmpɛsɛ ɔmo na ɔmo nhyiamu a ɛkɔ so 11th National Rastafari Conference ɛkɔ so live ɛwɔ Cultural Center, Kumasi Cultural Center. Na asentire ɛda so ɛyɛ team ɛda so is Sustainable Agri-business Support and Access. Sustainable Agri-business Support and Access. Ɛno na ɛyɛ asentire ɛda dwumadie no. Na dwumadie no hyɛ aseɛ no ɛyɛ part 1 of edi kan no. Yɛbɔ mpa yɛwie yɛn ne yɛhyɛ dwumadie no aseɛ no. Ɛna ɛyɛ press Edema RCG, Ahoma Bosco, Okansi, Daddy Bosco, or the same Pina Natuda.
It's more inside.
Mepacho a higher GH News Now, Radio Culture. Ubebo wudi na wama ye position the intra wa ha.
I'm a Yankee. I'm a founder of the repatriation camp. Now, at the country I'm say because of the 11th National Rastafari Conference in Tinamwa. Now, yes, repatriation for no. You share ideas about the camp, about the repatriation camp. person who the whole aviation who say there's a camp in Ashanti repatriation camp. I open for all the diasporas who are women abroad. So the moment me aba na yeso ya dey yamampuntu ina akoso na ma bo bia akoso na camp no so ewo Obuasi road but a bezi or trade mpatase road na camp no wo na aim of the camp na say the welcome union animal rasters no more outside even the obi any the only be a obenya adwun papa abaho no obey for future development in a camp no so say agricultural development nipa no ba any some handworks and so forth nipa no ba obetimi abele works and so forth enia no so e dey ahwe living sana be no nti na welcome omo ema omo e dey omo ba nti omo so ba na ebebre so aba enye afi na omo be sha so ba conference we na say yensa embe kanche obi a wonim bia say the obey obetimi aba camp ho na ono so ababua mampuntu akoso na ehon so be ekra na yenuanum so omo nam na omo aso omo say ruffians na omo hyehi wi ni na sefo no omo ba so esa ho na esa ma education efa say nipa no ube free tibia bi mumu na wo wabele adwuma yeso yeye because eno ana hina yedididi nti oba yetimi introduce na obi so free outside so ba ye lady no ene netina teach no the way obetimi stay in the because no obi an nya ne sa omoba no moko but se nipa no ebedi ye nsa de a ye kire no se de obenya adwuma na wonya bibia economical way se na sustain eni nti na ye no ye bie sa camp no nti repatriation camp so a camp ya register under register general nti ye aim ne your objectives no nti aban so nti se bibia me na me the founder no do members board no ho but me na me the founder no nti ye ba
person oba ho na number bi wo ho no mo
oh so bi person oba ho dia number menu a eye common a obetimi ayusu ba ko ye me founder number 0244 536479. I repeat 0244 5479. And the on social network aspects no number and also 0246 736612. I repeat 0246 736612. On your friend Michael Kofi Sapo, but maybe the fund and your family Kinyanki.
ya beda se na ene adwumade no ho ne sei
Oh, na adwuma so far no conference no makobi but mitum se na adwumade no so de e adwumade a ase e mani pakura no estedi bibi about agric a obetumi aka na adwuma ho de atumpon nti na adwumade no e adwumade a esombo pa nti mi hope say next time no kra no ombetumi ai dey asa host to be ni ehu say the another development so besaye
ya beda se na facha me sa munwi ya muja no bebrebe ne mutirimi no wo ba educate en kakra ene no wo hwe titru ha no mu Kumasi ha wo sta o ye dreda ne ye tian eno no symbolize bibi
oh dread na yeah no ye tin no no yeah under the law of a Nazarite ye tu ye hu asi o say ye ho so ina ye di mraso so oh ye mpese bonen kitinkete ne nasefo ne ade e be ye betiti ye nua nti ye Nazarite for ina ekipi locks we so a eno na ye symbol kase ema ye e kire say ye Nazarite for ina ye she oath ase nti bibi wo so a eno no ye ntimi nkom abra ye den because yeah, say what the airport is here, and as I watch here, could be as I watch here. Is the sober identifier in Tia share Honso? Una Obiswa or no tree no so, and yet Rasano. ɔno otumi shave ɔfa adeɛ no obetumi akɔ shave ayɛ adane no ho anyhow ɛno no ebe difficult to identify nti yɛ de agye ho atumi na yɛ Nazareth for
yɛda ase yɛsɛ batakari adɔso nti ama yɛn ho kram sɛdeɛ wɔka no sɛ ebi mo ɔtumi koraa kɔte n'anim ti shape yɛ fade ba mu deɛ sɛ momfa bleeding ka yɛma mu ha no sɛ obi de dread free outside Ghana ba sɛ ho but was started wa ha no mo a na sɛ ɔmo criticize saafoɔ no asɛm bɛ na abɛka kyerɛ
oh the mechanism me hu yɛn hu saa picture ne de dada because on say obe bibre mu ha ɔmo yɛ rastas no yɛn respect ɔmo by me de nyame asekura sɛ repatriation camp ba yɛ no ama yɛn etimi spread ko baabi ayie ne nasefo night ne nyoma bebrebe places say de be ya yɛn nananom ne yɛn nuanom ne papa nom so behu ɔmo ma na ɔmo aware locks no emobo because so woba na se ne ba no free outside they are not aware locks they are on respecting because of ska because they all hanging maybe enti yɛn so yɛ de betimi a be hye yɛn nkɔfo na ɔmo ha no nkura ne se tambia ne bɛbɛn ɔmo ne educate ɔmo no so ba se ne na yɛn mama ne yɛn nananom no ɔmo so nyanto ba se ɛwɔ ɔmo ho and I hope say yeah shall say yeah bemuno yeah who say no humiliation about the people living here no abafom bebre na minim say besa koso nti ayeska nti na omodi yesa because obi our well loss ofia outside dey ba na obi our ha onu so our loss different be no wom and I say our ha no yes so ye adwuma ye won sa no adwuma bebrebe ayeye nti de etie no
we dey ne kura mo kura we last question Rasta bia na no we and I say we no come on you can't do without it.
Okay, on say we no ade bia but the main make sure no say we no bia so na ma no because on say there will be a friend brad group no nyam na etimi contains we no me am tell me a founder of the repatriation camp. I'm for we can ba na see a process here. Metimi mo church chemo. But me no me no my life that. Even smoke, even we see a crime, me 10 cent crime go from me. Me no wanga say dey no be that. But it's good for omo a eji omo. Me say no me sha emwa me.
Immune system no any you know mfa haba na mfa onomo a oh,
obenya reactions because about also abada mu hu nipa kora na obunu so entete ya because head a spiritual head no a spiritual head and as a spiritual head no so no enya neural system no a reaction take place because ebi no nom ene laka ene appetition no de abanya laka eno no nya advisable two substance reaction together no ebe create problems with your system nti eno na ma ebi no mutan ma de na asefo nti nyom to be short
ya beda se na
yes sir Rastafari last year I give thanks. I'm also a member of the repatriation camp of Rastafari Kumasi. We are proud and we are happy today this program really took place at the 11th Congress of Rastafari Council meeting. Today it has brought all the brethren of the Rastafari meeting together and also our brothers from all over Ghana, North Volta region, Bunahafo. It's nice that today we met and we hope this program continues and we are praying as time goes on the publicity about the Rastafari teachings and the people understanding of the the dreadlocks man, they understand it perfectly. The way we see it, because it's an ancient thing and we value it as Rastas. It's our symbol, it's our identity, man. The dreadlocks. I heard you asking my elder man about the Rasta because the people perception about it in Ghana portrays really negative about us. But we know and we understand ourselves and we are hoping that with time people will come to understand it better. So because we represent nature, we want to live in harmony with nature. That's why we live ourselves the natural way it is. We don't want to temper our natural appearance. So it's a sacred thing that we are doing, and we are proud that you are here to take us or to take the interview for us. Spread the news for us and preach the Rastafari teachings for us. Give thanks.
Please, are you new in the Rastafari?
No, I came into the Rastafari movement in 2006.
2006.
Yes.
But your dread is too short.
You are right. As it sounds, it's about family's perception. I did it for about 12 years. And my family opposed me, so they dragged me and they shaved my locks in 2023. They forced me, they injected me against my human rights. And they shaved my locks in 2023.
They abuse your rights.
For sure. You know our family perception. I'm from a royal home, or they will be fighting you. It's like it looks different to them. But I believe in my African tradition, and as a priest or a traditional priest in Ghana, you have to have that symbol to identify yourself, to stand out, because it's a symbol of the gods, and we are proud of it. And it's a symbol also of every priest who was in the Bible from Genesis to Malachi, the Old Testament. You can never be a Nazarite. You can never be a priest, a prophet, without having the seal. As my elder man says, Numbers chapter 6, vow of a Nazarite. That's where it takes. And also Hannah, when she was seeking for a child, when Hannah went to the temple, she said, she vowed to the God of temple that if God help her get a child, she would dedicate her child to God, to do the work of God. That's Samuel. All the days of the child's life, no reason, that's no shavings shall come upon the child's head. That's the dreadlocks. That's why even in Ghana or in Africa, people know rarely that if you there are some people when they give birth to them, naturally they have the dreadlocks. That's the promised child. So it's a seal of a priest. So people fear you. It's fear because they can't do it. And then you see a Rasta man, you see like you have seen a strange person. You see my elder man. It will be hardly for you to meet him to accuse him of anything or try to dare him, because you know that he's coming with. It's not ordinary. Yeah, so we believe in it spiritually, and it makes us strong.
We thank you so much.
Thanks, my brother.
Please, what is the secret behind this?
The secret behind the dreadlocks?
No.
The feather.
The feather, yeah.
Well, the feather of truth, the goddess Ma'at.
The feather of truth.
The feather of truth, that's what we call it. The scale of judgment, or the scale, if you see the scale of judgment, the judicial system, the scale of judgment. That the original symbol is from the goddess Ma'at, the ancient goddess of Egypt. And people, if you Google Ma'at, you'll know about it. And that's a symbol, the feather of truth.
Thank you, my brother.
Come, my brother. Thanks.
Yeah, Rastafari.
Let's see.
I was for you go show the interview no mama live. Our GH News now, so the 11th Rastafari family no omuguswa omoye ewo cultural center Kumasi. Mama yebadase yamu akwaba do ba GH News now, so
midamase program we ya jinem o nyankupo du me de obiase say ye Rastas for no enye nipa boni for so far as asase wo ho ewia ni nyama no wo ho na body ni nyina ya jiri say bibia ere ebeyeye ene ye identity no nkofo kasate nkofo ye nyama tie bebre but ye ejina say ye nyankupo no ye bibini ntika bibifo ni nyina ere abom ena baby bia e wo bia no pe say ye hu gi kire say we are Rastas because ye gu ye tiso the appearance ye nema bebre ye no ye koye boni a wo hwehwe omumbre ye easy so mbenya ye for that matter no ye peja empress really Selassie the first say baby bia e wo bia no ye be dey ye be yi na ye nyama ye bibia ye e be chore na ade ba kwa hia efa education no se be ye ya omumbo aye yes we nye freedom because Muslim for no mut me bibia school and so mut be ko bibia o pe omu ye bibia but edu ye so omu si there be government ejima ye nyina ya ko school and one thing, if you are not educated you are not going to understand Rastafari. Yes,
you need to be educated before you can understand Rastafari.
You can never understand. You come in, you go. You come in, you go, because the education and the talent you are not yet giving. They are not yet giving it to you. Nti nyama ni nyina ya boni tofani ni bibia se akonja we enya ye no enye nde enyo china efri ndeko ebepe wi asan ni nyina enye Ghana nko a nti mi akonja we su emma obi bia se mu rastas for anaso bi be rasta mu twini mbe no edi nyipa bonifo yenim ena ese nti sa ena senkora no su kom anaso obi yenyin obe mu a ya ye nuanom no ye ntwini mbe se yeso opejuma biye. Another important things no without TBBS and yes no we ne ada anase ye dada ba na se ne ama no da bi ye adwumadin ye kuntasan adwuma se be mu se abem betumi agye se eturi nyi betumi agye wo abem mu se ye adwuma na ye nurses for ye teachers for and yes private without education no there be Rastafari unti asie ubeko obesan ubekasa tiaye obe enema bebre aye atiaye but ubenye kakra e bia ye ka chiro se bia yesu ye graduates ye say and with all to due respect, one love, one heart, one destiny, one black people.
Rastafari. Rastafari. King. Ena mama no wachire mu no o se before say obete Rastafari or movement no obete o mase no, you need to be more educated and sana what o mase. When you educated I want to be say intini ya djuma de no mama life you right inside na ya conclude no ya djuma de ni nyina ba wi ya tikinkire de chire ne yan kona ya mfa djuma de ni nyina emra na wi ye. Yanya Rastafari movement member ba konso so wa hanu. We de minim se men kutu. Kinte mi mun kutu ja na se men kutu. We de ma men entrance. Me wasene ni bibre. Mama etise.
Boko.
I didn't do a PM.
Yeah, I was a council meeting and some was.
And also or dread ni bi ho. And na omo discrimination be na akoso se mo no as before say you know akra na e be ma okwan ama wa ye dread no jese bia wa wo bi bidi na se o ma me na hwe o papa na hwe o pa de anya do mbe ma kwan sa awofo no asembe na enne obeka kire wo
de na ka kire wo no se omo mba enya like omo person omo nye bibia omo ma ne kwan because obi a wo de nti a oba asase we so nti se wo ama ne kwan a se wo abuse wo ba no nti ade na ewo ni mu no ma ne kwan na anye dey no once a enye ade bone no ma ne kwan no anye dey onye because se wo ma ne bibi foforo na e bi enye enu nti no eno ya ade na ni nje ho nye enu nti na oba asase we so esa wa ha oba no nti se oba no eye bibi ya enya ade bone a e wo se wo support oba no na oye dey oye ade ko no
so your frozen
but your friend kakra
kakra
yeah what is me kakra yeah na say empress was calling no be everything
Rastafari ma kinke ya wi ide ya nyana na abi otino copyright word mame ye be mo akwa banana nana edena edwo be piem ha
yo da wasipi yentia mabepi ha na de repatriation fan se ma yi wo mu ne mema yenyantie se dom no bi beba camp na aye na kwahia de ho ha ebesia ha na ya jonjo ni ama ba ku mi no anintina yes people
mama se me hwe wafade no a wo ye konfo
me ti akunya so me ohima
wo ye
na
fache me
waja she seti akunya fie de ye komo Enti wonya mfomso. Akonya o fie, akomo o fie. Enti akonya so.
Ene na bodi nyina ma ye na o manfo hwe wo mo se na na e kasa no.
De di kan no me frachuma bem. Na me yanyumtuni kese. Efre me abana. Meni ji abana jemfu ano homo. Enti wo obehia me frem na meni age. Na abana no na ye medini enti na jemfu ano so papa de ma me no. Meni je homo. Enti wo YouTube ni ade a all the platforms no. Abana jemfu ana me abana jemfu music. Me tronyom me tonyom me tro rasta reggae nyom high life gospel nanom nyom me na me bo traditional ye aye ni moko asante maye ni moko ye ni mudwane na wo ba me na me bo ye
abusuafo ye nya legend ba ko a ene nyame asane abehwe GH news now ye nim ko asante maye nim ko ye nim dwane ma me na boy Mama to kakram ye.
Ye ni muko asante maye ni muko ye ni mujani o ye ni muko asante maye ni muko ye ni mujani o
Sanyumi opimso radio for afa Mama we de Beka se waboka egu.
Eka de mabogu kire se. Maboka egu matronyo bebre ubisa ye rakina. Na mi nyankopon wonya mfumso nti. Enka meka se me not ha mi su. Fisa me ye anwom no me koye wura. Obo na wo ba na se tutu abebi ewe wo.
So na ye. Nyina ya tete o.
Media. Me de kwan mfie yesi me kwai. Omoje anwom no gu ho. Ewura se de adase bra me ba enti nkrofo afefa nwum na tutu na basa ne sere nanso se me nwuye na mete ase na oba de wo ho die minim se me papa ho na ye ni patuntum no ti pa kwai eji obi nhirafa nanso senya me kupon wo ho die minim se ebi kura na namoso na metumi ewura ye wura ho fisa mabregu obit me doni papa me wo na otumfo nyumi na nyumu we die ene sese de wo ska obepe bibia afim ho wa nya ma na so boa ni papa no mpo ne nkanta
ene omo beka because nana woni ya ma akwan be nyum ne de atime ewura fie ho
yes bebia ye
ewura fie ho anu mo a social media bebia
ai mi wo uko YouTube Abina Jemfia music. Enu mponkrofo tutu na basa na ne sere na nanse a me koye. Ena masa ye foforo. Na nyankwada. Na otue sere bodwa benhene. Obi benya wo ane yade. Na nya na maye ye nsuro ko ye nsuro sa. Enu skro amidi otumfo.
Na ubeye bia ma mikro mo hene. Mampon
hene ka ye no ko asante ma
me nim na
boy so ya famia nko na ho we kura adwa ben hene me na de otuo serebo
na ka mi hunu won tabo anka me do ko da se bro se bo nso to so mienu a wonya ne ba bi ko ye
awonu na me ne boy ye na ko samo ene sumenya yin ma hene ni nyina na champem yin nko ane ne pa nya me fa ne kransie yi opemasem pa na champem hene na poku aleba no osi abna nyame ama wache de waya de wabo papa ne de oye maye na apart from that dear me de nyumu kra koma na otu esere boy me na papa papa de senti me ama kodwaben papa baje di se me de nyumu na koma papa no wache na yemfo na simi kwan wode me ma wahene ba ko simi kwan wo frɛ no kra eti me de amanya me me pa chomo ya hinafo
we GH news now ye wo YouTube ye nchipa wo America aha anti no studio B no e wo Mamponten ye de ye butuo
ene emotional legends tese me to nyum na ma wo fie nso cultural center ha me na mo de ye adwuma ko
tese wo mfie
They say me 50 years. Oh yeah. So we show what did you show bravo ye. You were 1975. 2nd April. Manya 50 years.
Yenimko asantima yenimko asa na na unyumno ahiti o enyumna hete ahiti eja
America I was say University of New York City. Now so what me nyuma na bi na onim me ba wo ma bombs onim me ni pedia e to hia me number ba oko Instagram oko ye ne no mo search man to o me kura wo ya me WhatsApp na me feel say azafo me mfi no ye voice by ade voice ne ba na say nana me srawo ene me nkasa na me hia pa me nya ni papone me wo say me ma message a wo mfi me o ye voice na me ye voice kuma no say me hia o number wo Instagram tinu kreni me na kasa na ope enyum ba bi kitwa bi de aye school for e de aye omu movie short movie na me na kasa na me man say o ye me ken kai bibia say enye ne dia but aye me dia no pe bi kakra bi o ye school for no de your mother
sabo bo number
0543 25 1180 0543 25 1180 and I say 0277 195 320 0277 195 320
nana yebedasi yedu besi adwumade ne ye live YouTube live ene ye free ha no mo aye no be din sa woso ye no be ensa woso de nana no sen sa woso ye ntokwa ye be din kaso bom ye be din kita ho aha nti no nana ye be koso anu wadin kita ho ye nya o number mi vie din dia kwasi maafo
me nana o so dia kwasi maafo
nana dia kwasi maafo
oni krechi kafra
me fa ne kresi nana ye that's Rastafari abushafo dubadi no ana yeguswa ye de mamo no ye ko inside the hona ye de dwumadi ni nyina ba na wiye ye ko na ye de dwumadi ni nyina ba na wiye ye ne Daddy Bosco ebe wie kura ye ne Daddy Bosco ebe wie dwumadi no kura e wa ha ye di kan ene yina na edin komo Daddy Bosco wa hanu ma ye ne e wie dwumadi no kura Daddy yabamo akwa ba ha ye chinye news now YouTube TikTok Facebook ba bia ye wo ho ye mo akwa ba
ye ja
adwumadi ye ne eko sei na sem tre da so ne sei
oh ni awo mi se ene adwumadi nu ko kama pa and any 11th National Rastafari Conference lecture for the past 10 afibia conference and afiboted SCN so say senior agriculture be sustainable na manche muswanya is to whatever incentives and support abino ma enunti na efre Dr. Peter Boamah Otokunor say on be deliver keynote address but nyamincha de want to and or send the onwani representative so on be jina mu na omoye nkobono and at the end of the day no mijidi said but I did see and you realize it because Mr. Emmanuel Wusu Nipakro representing Dr. Otokunor Okasha say hopefully from next week or arranging meetings na leadership na ko share more office na ya share support ben na ewo ho a yebetumi access and how we can collaborate to achieve our mutual objectives. Young as Rastafari do ye pe adwuma ma ye ma no mo and aban no so adwuma ma amanfo inti both objectives are aligned and I want to believe say bibi abeko ye after and I make that Kumasi virgin and sister no so as he said from no mo be ye ya bon komo Mijidi said next year baby a conference be call whether be call takradi ana who ana baby be call Mijidi said to me no ya gather from a hanu Ebedi Enimako, the next conference. Yeah.
More conferences are more my year for the past 10 years. More achievement, no.
Okay. One of the key achievements the cannabis legalization. Obia nim say Rasta na ye cannabis mfaso edibeba aban no. Ain't for Parliament to say cannabis has been legalized, at least hemp has been legalized for commercial, for industrial and medicinal purposes. Obi to me in country and say it's not as a result of young advocacy. No. Another thing we say, my name is Awukai Achimota school for no council kutini. And so those are some of the things council has been doing. And to tell you that say Ebanu say consciousness say you born come about Pan-Africanism, African liberation. Over the past 10 years, young conferences no at the Muakutini every year conference we push the message of Pan-Africanism, African reconstruction, and African liberation. I believe say you see who to mean Kamfu, but I mean we've gone to Volta region, we've gone to Central region, we've done Ashanti region 2 times, we've done Greater Accra. Yeah.
That generally, like I said, successive government and the law of this particular country, and Rastafari movement, you know, and then the year.
Oh yeah, yeah. What I'm gonna say, 2020, no 2024, and your friend is saying Asamoah Boateng. He was then Minister of Chieftaincy and Obama keynote address for conference. Into this year, so one say government want to be out there be bonkomo. I want to say MPP government we were cool with them, NDC government were cool with them. Rasta is non-political. Into abain bi ebe wasono. As long as Omoy already say Omube develop Omu mine to so I will work together with them. Yeah.
What about the law of the country?
Oh,
We have the natural law already, but
what it is because of the constitution and actually students no buy no yedi kunima locks call school. Because of constitution, no, we've had countless cases of Rastafari who are dreadlocks. School no Volta region lecturer be. He was a lecturer in the school, all right, but a promoting no no head of department and headmaster say and about council and I throw a letter to GES, the headmaster. He's been reinstated. Into the laws of the country are pretty fair. I think I can say that, yeah.
Yeah, many worry now. People fufuro hono mo apeso.
Onya mekan say Bujubantin can be one in no say only Rasta can liberate the people. Rastafari asema edi ba and say Bibininu wo nyame ball first. Africa is the cradle of civilization. Bibi na see akoye say ya ikoye last. But imresu send Nkrumah kan no to show say the black man is indeed capable of his affairs. Nti no ni futu abidi be mo bia o hwe yen say say enhwe wo say wonni hwe mu nyame ball wo ni seso. And so go out there, stand tall and achieve your dream. Yeah.
Rastafari. Daddy, Pacho, what did you bet to us?
Oh, if I'm now born in Chile, and I said I'm a chairman, Casano. I was working there's Kanachi.
There's a penny area and it's was.
No. And to say the chairman, Casano. Some said there was one who was one who says, the grand Okam. Rasta is one truth.
Yeah, but that's P. Yeah, name Raskofi. Ebe Raskofi or sepe so below. When you're natural so below or sepe Raskofi sepe so below. ne to so natural so bolo Rascofi na dwumade ni nyina no ifra no pana besi sabre ohun dwumade ni say o rate no 1 to 10
9 points maybe a 5
9.5 na say excellent
bibi sir
na mutumu po nyina ne say mo target na mo de si mo ni so no motimi achieve
you chimpo ne say Rastafari na ebusu ku ba ko and you're founded on 2nd March 2009. And for 11 years, now I dream say every year be an Rakambo Mebeshia. And year to acquiring this year region way. Last year now you Accra. This year about Kumasi. Next year be a Volta. Each conference on Senior Wilson. Mega say, but I this year needs to say bidding Komobi Afa sustainable agriculture, support and access. Speaker name to me Osman and Namusini, Amani Besi and I, Niaje, 2 Rastafari organizations, our Kumasi and Santimemu, a repatriation camp and a unification camp. Omo Nkaboma, yes, share our national level, no. Omo keeping at the regional level. You buy and you hunu sa Nkaboma na efe. Nti mega say you buta ye say you be say Rastafari. You be kan ho abom ni asusu ana enema fire ho ya dwen enema fire ho afe ni mu no let me say awie pay nti ye the radius no bibu bia so boa as I say one man.
Many president every na bibi foforo ho no mo a opese wo ka kire Rastafari movement no bibi a want me ama out fie
me da say me say president kasa no sha na o start Rastafari no onu ni abodu say na abodu say ba bebre ana be ye tuntum na sisi aye fita e che say adwuma no enyi won pempenso Drew Mabunu so on Mayen your meeting ya Abua Oba Santi regional your repatriation camp or be 10 acres so project so asase wo ho you bet me see workshops you bet me tabernacle you bet me see accommodation but I say union mo and kwasom di mo kodi abrochi no omo ka so mo ba as a CAC echi interjuma na ekoso unification center so leg bosom side also nkabom na ekoso nkomodie na ekoso enti ne waka ho aka ne me waka ho ne say mabuno no omoma omani enje Rastafari no na elders yi sane o mabodwe say na ye tuntum na beda ni fita no yen so no yem boy homodin say ansana ya bodwe say ebe dani fita no na nchi ma omamudi achi ya man ye my from amomo na ekona ye ekona omoma meko sa ekona na emum omode ntokwa no ebekọ as a impempenso awi aha sane totally anafa hudini nkambo ma ye peme bibiban Ghana my asante mine be wi peye
give it us Rastafari respects
babu babu
opening kasi bin so wa harum wotun ton tare eche we say material no Ghana ha ya mamudie natural made ye ne be din komo business no kwase
oh business leader
ye friend me Michael Kofisapo ye na ye group where dey repatriation camp we see Ashanti region for say ye nua ma omo won ko asum no say de be ye omo ba emeye omo safi no mbe petra bra na ombe pe kura baby omo free ti ya set place wo trade empatase ya set place wo ya set place wo trade empatase say de be ya ye nua mo no e ba ombe ti menya tra bra ansa na ono apese open ne personal tra bra obepe enyuma me ye mu ye nua mo no omo ba na gu oni nsa no adwuma obi okra so oni ska anye so ofra broche benti ti e presi e benya shop ye skills aye no omo ba ye no ombe share se de be oba na oni ska kura through Matchre ne de ebe no ewetimi afidi ame atena enti Ashanti region ade se wo pese oba as repatriator and how pese oba be stay camp and how pese hu much about repatriation camp search on Facebook ukra net repatriation camp of Rastafari Ghana Kumasi wo search ya ubenya ye na wo more about ye enti ye wo ho ye gina ho ma ye ye na ye pioneers pani wo ho Odwin hu say so oboa ne kabo mi enya asase e na oboa mi enya nti ya ho ode ene ye support kakra ne enso ye dey support say de be ya adwe pa na ye nua na nya no e betu aha nti eno nti ne yo ti ye be ni je say ye welcome obi o wadwe pa so obeboa ma mpuntuo akoso ama abibiman nti obi o ye ready so obeba no ye welcome nje so obi o free foreign kwa repatriation against Obia Ghana Hakra no we na fie support and welcome ya oba ye welcome nimbia ye won ye no be che se de be kina bi on kwesres na so kura nyamedwuma na moye yo nyamedwuma ne ye na o so betimi aye on sa no adwuma na wo betimi afidi won na on kwesre na wadi enti ebe ye ni je se enua mu nyina atembeba ne akabom ne aye enkoso ade na ebesi ye work e wa ha nyina ye mensa no nwuma ade e wa ha nyina me tomato na wo ye me tomato material na me ya ma design menye che o peso true bi o peso ye den a ni nyina ye dwuma ye aha ti eno so adwuma ye no nti ye for oh me number ye 0246736612 o search WhatsApp crowd Idi Michael Kofi Sapon. Number is 0246736612. Until any time be our person unyame. O search WhatsApp crowd bit me nyame. O send o person o back camp so a o send there e bit me welcome ni ama direction bi no aba bi hu enkoso ade aye. For some radio ye wo emema dan a complete. Akase e be gate na hwehwe na no ano. And you want mad and also the same thing. I can't know how the finances are. Oh, yeah, braba, we a friend and King Yankee, Ramon and Akasa. Aha, if any King Yankee or no, sponsor, and yes, we are the holding. Anyway, Boano said the bear, I don't know, you know, a bear, a baby. If you say I drink pan when I'm a baby mine. If I see a baby, I said, you about who we that's to say, a bitch, a bear, and you just see a baby in your moon. Number be say when you a untimi ngindi I just say when you ti e be pese enua mu nyina be ba say be ba camp ho na ya betwa de ekoso e be ye e kire nyame pa e be tree planting bi wo ho say o ma back e fruits bi a enua ba bi a e pese e dua say de be ya e kire bi no na say we a obetimi nya dua ba di ana bibi na enkoye ha obi ama that's come obia meso mu da yenso e da masepa that's if you high GH news na ha na ye de dwumadi ni nyina be sie be fa na life our cultural center Kumasi intino kenke ona ejina camera na chia o chinchim no ha na ye de dwumadi ni nyina be sie man for justice makramo.
chwa umanyaba. Yo. Chwa umanyaba. Yo. Asoje wo gbenkobe. Asoje wo gbenkobe.